Welcome back. You're with News First. Well, this is a report of yet another main road that had not been developed, even though it received the attention of authorities some time back.
It was 2 years ago that the development work of the road area from Hatton to Noor Elia on the Noor Elia Avisavilla A7 road had commenced. Accordingly, houses and earth that was on the sides of the proposed road were removed with the commencement of the proposed construction work. However, the company that took over the contract had decided to put a standstill to the work a few months ago. This is the present state of this road.
It is close to a year since all this has been removed. No work is being carried out now.
We used to cultivate these lands. A wall has been built on half of the land and they have built a water hole. Now we cannot cultivate and soon we will have to start fishing here. Houses were removed and people don't have a place to stay during the drought. It is difficult to travel on the road due to the dust. We travel to work on this road. We never get to be on time. Area residents charged that they did not receive any compensation for the land that was used for cultivation and housing. They also charged that some residential areas are also facing the threat of landslides due to earth being removed with the broadening of the road. This is a road to my land. They have cut this road up to the electricity post. The pole may fall at any moment. We were happy that the road was being developed, but now we are left with no road to go to our land. We have even lost our house. We have been living on the community hall for the past 8 months. The people still have a dream for a new road. Will their dreams come true?
News First
News First created a revolution in the media industry with the launch of the News First You Reporter, the first ever citizen journalism initiative in Sri Lanka. Well, today yet another group of News First You reporters from across the country were given the opportunity to gain knowledge on the fundamentals of journalism.
A group of News First You reporters arrived at the auditorium of the Capital Maharaja organization today to attend the News First You Reporter workshop. The workshop was held to create awareness on the importance of citizen journalism as well as fundamentals of journalism.
We have so far completed 3 workshops and we managed to bring down 300 U reporters to Colombo. This initiative commenced on the 14th of February. Our objective is to give you a voice.
The News First You reporters were also given a basic understanding on new media. The U reporters were also able to witness first-hand on how stories are compiled and the making of a live news bulletin telecast.
This is a good opportunity to highlight the issues that are hidden away.
News First. I am happy to join the News First Sirasa family.
I wish News First the best for bringing a turning point in citizen journalism through the U Reporter concept.
The deaths of elephants were reported from the Sripada and Haputale areas. However, it's uncommon to come across deaths of elephants from those areas.
An elephant from the Sripada Forest Reserve was found dead in the Nallatante area. The cause of death of the 7 feet tall pachyderm remains unknown. The post-mortem examination into the death of the wild elephant is to be held tomorrow. Meanwhile, a wild elephant found roaming in the Mahalanda area in Koslanda in Haputale had died recently. The elephant found with a gunshot wound was treated by wildlife officers on the 19th. Our correspondent said that the post-mortem examination is yet to be conducted.
A walk organized by Ladies College Colombo was held today. Dubbed LC Strides, the walk was aimed at raising funds for Ladies College Sports Complex. LC Strides was organized by the Parent-Teacher Association of Ladies College. The funds collected will be used to complete and equip this Ladies Sports Complex. More local, international and sports stories coming your way after this short commercial break. In sports news this evening, a brilliant century by Windies opener Chris Gayle powered the West Indies to a 6-wicket win over Sri Lanka in the curtain raiser of the Tri-Series, also involving India.
Winning the toss, the West Indies invited Sri Lanka to take first place of the Sabina Park wicket in Kingston.
4 runs, Upul Taranga and
The Sri Lankan opening pair, Upul Taranga and Mahela Jayawardene, put on a first wicket stand of 62 runs before Taranga was undone for 25 runs. Sri Lanka eventually went on to reach a total of 208 runs before being bowled out in 48.3 overs. Skipper Angela Matthews led the Sri Lankan batting lineup with an unbeaten 55, while Mahela Jayawardene chipped in with a well-made 52. West Indies, who commenced their chase of 209 runs, got off to a brilliant start with an opening stand of 115 runs. Opener Gayle went on to hammer 109 runs inclusive of 7 sixers and 9 boundaries. West Indies eventually reached their target in just 37.5 overs with 6 wickets to spare.
37 overs and 5 balls. West Indies.
The 100th edition of the Tour de France is a race that will not spread over the French borders for the first time since its centenary in 2003. Now, according to the organizers, this year the event will largely extend beyond the race itself. The 2013 Tour de France begins today and will go on until the 21st of July. Zulfiq Farzan reports.
Cycling's greatest race. The Tour de France begins today, hoping to cast off the recent cloud of suspicion and scandal over doping with a celebration of its historic 100th edition. A total of 198 riders from 22 teams will line up for the 213-kilometer first stage from Porto Vecchio to Batista. The race is made up of 21 stages, comprising of 2 individual time trials, 1 team time trial, 7 flat, 5 hilly and 6 mountainous stages with 4 summit finishes. The tour starts on the island of Corsica, which hosts the Grand Depart, the first time the race has ever visited the Mediterranean island, while the Alpe d'Huez mountain will be climbed twice. Chris Froome is aiming to become the second Briton after Sir Bradley Wiggins to win the race, but faces stiff competition for the yellow jersey from Alberto Contador, Cadel Evans and Alejandro Valverde. (3,403.5 kilometers and 21 stages. Only the very best and the most fortunate will finish.
Well, that's a wrap from the News First team for tonight. Thank you very much for joining us. I'm Arundhati Mudan Nayaka. Good night.
Hotline 0114 896 896 www